Hi Cancer, welcome to this Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was seeing things differently, but I was also getting the energy of for how long, how long for. So to me, I feel that you are easily swayed, so people influence you, which is massive because now you could be, because what I'm seeing is seeing things correctly. But then, for example, say your person ghosted you and you like was pissed off, then you calm down and it's like, okay, I get it, because baby's mum's is a nightmare and I've been pushing my person to see me more often, but it's not his fault he can't, it's more baby's mum. This is just an example. This isn't what, I'm picking up. And then so you calm down and you're seeing things differently. But then your friends, your family, no, he's over there, he shouldn't be listening to baby's mum, or he should be seeing you more, you're right. So that's what I'm feeling. At this moment, you're correct. Then you get swayed other people's opinions. So let's see what's going on with your person, Cancer. Let's check out the connection. They're your happiness. I've got to talk about that. This is connected with the collective reading. I'll add it at the end, so please watch that. All right, Cancer, let's jump in. I feel you're in that energy of optimistic, hopeful, wishful thinking, right? But then you switch out of it. So let's jump into the cards, Cancer. So the first card is Sun card, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and I'll jump into these. So the Sun is this, like I said, this energy that I'm feeling is correct because it's what you want. It's what you really want. And the Sun is the most happiest card in the deck, the most positive. It's about enlightenment. So they enlighten you to your happiness. Now, I'll give an example. You might say, yeah, but he's over there with Sarah Jane and right? I'll give an example. Most Hollywood, probably all of them, Hollywood superstars, isn't easy. Now, they might like all the cameras in their face and all that, but you have no privacy. You can't go out anywhere at all without being seen, being known. Even if you're going for a meal, someone's going to come up and talk to you, have a, can have your autograph, all this kind of thing. It's like, what this is saying is that in life, what you really want comes drama, comes negative. There's always something, it's just how it is on this planet, because this planet has two polarities, negative and positive. So all you have to do is work out how to transmute it. So if your person, for example, has a third party of a baby's mum who keeps manipulating him to do this and do that, for example, then you have to work it out, not just ignore it. Because these two cards here, this is connected. You might be connected to Gemini. I'm just saying, because they have the sun and the moon, and this is the sun and the moon as well. So this is about you going towards your happiness, not moving away from it. And like I said, it might be other people, because the 10 of Swords is here. And 10 of Swords is, overboard or stabbing in the back. So how I would say that is that, for example, say you found out that your person lied to you and said, okay, I'm not going to deal with baby's mums anymore. And you found out that he was still dealing with baby's mums and not telling you, going behind your back and meeting baby's mum so he could see the kid, right? Something like that. Or giving loads of money to the baby's mum but never taking you out. This is an example. This isn't what I'm picking up, right? I'm just giving an example. So that's bad enough, 10 of Swords, because, oh, you lied to me and you still, it's not fair or whatever, right? So then that's 10 of Swords. But then you tell your friends and then they say, oh, fucking hell, he is out of order. And they're in your ear as well. So it makes you overthink. That's what I'm feeling with the 10 of Swords, because 10 of Swords is overkill. Not that I know about killing people, but you probably only need one, right? One sword is 10. So it's overkill. So you might be saying no, because he does this wrong. But if you just work on your happiness, like I said, for someone to be famous. That's why I connect us light beings, like the 1% of being a superstar, not on television, not on a television series, I mean, like a little TV series, a Hollywood, George Clooney, you know, that Matt Damon, all those Hollywood superstar, right? They had to work their way up. If you go and put in Matt Damon, I think George Clooney was in a hospital kind of TV series, made his way up, right? And he didn't like that. Then he got rejected for doing films. And when he did start a film, he only had a little role, and you know, and they only saw him as a doctor and all this kind of thing. What I'm saying is that there's loads of 10 of swords George Clooney got to get to his wishes and desires. This is what you have to understand. To move things forward, you will be experiencing 10 of swords. Why? Because this world is fucked. It's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be born into this reality, and then you go for your happiness, and you know, you get on with things, and then it comes into your reality. With the programming of television, which programs you, programs friends and family, that it's easy. You walk down the street, you meet your sweetheart that you've known from college for years, instant attraction, you get pregnant, an engagement, you get a house, 3 kids, 2 of a boy that's older than a little girl, you get the dog, the picket fence. It's bullshit. Life isn't like that. So everyone tells you about the program, TV programs you of something that's not real. All family loving connections is not generally what it is. There are some that like that, but when they're like that, they still control you. So this is about you understanding that, teaching you, this divine connection is teaching you how to go about things differently. And when you have the 10 of swords, it doesn't necessarily, because this card, you see a normal 10 of swords, but my one, this is your person, right? He's a king. That means that loads of people rely on him, right? But he's dead. This is 10 of swords, and they're still pulling on him. So he has a lot of responsibilities, right? But he still wants to go towards his truth. His truth is he's the twin flame. He's your person, right? He wants to go for his truth. But it's a nightmare, because one sword said a nightmare, because people still pull on him. This is the twins. This is Gemini. This needs to be healed, this situation. This is swords, because it's about logicating. So people are in your ear talking to you, logicating, right? And it makes you overthink. And then it's like, oh yeah, I am getting stabbed in the back from my person. But here's your person here. When you're with him, you feel childlike, or with her, you feel childlike, right? That's the energy you have to hold on to. This is to do with absolutely, this is a heightened connection. Star, sun, and the moon to me here. Stars, the planets, your heightened connection. So unfortunately, with such a high, you get what? Such a low. But if you learn about this connection, please check out the Starseed Lightworker. If you resonate with the twin flame, check out the twin flame, my playlist, and see if you resonate with that. And by that programs, they will teach you about why you're here. They will teach you what this connection is, because I feel that you are definitely, I feel you're different, but you're still 3D. How can I say? You're not too much into the spaceship, galactic, that kind of thing. I think you're more here to teach people on the 3D. Like the people that you're around, you're more here to teach them about following your bliss. Because this is definitely 3D with the 3 of swords. If you are, it's like to me, you want to move on from your person, but you can't because you're energetically connected, right? And this is creating heartbreak. But with my 6 of swords, which is moving away from stormy waters to calmer waters by following a guide, your guidance, I'm a guidance, right? Because there's a guide on the boat. But this is about, look, you don't want to move on, but you're in the boat, you want to, right? Get on there. But you don't know the science. The science is how this works, how this connection works, how to push it forward. That's why I'm here. That's why I built these communities. This is about you moving forward, Cancer. Doesn't matter if you or your person is Cancer. This is about you moving forward. because all you're doing is keep creating this heartbreak for yourself because you don't know this connection fully. Underneath this is heartbreaking as well because you're getting stabbed in the back, plus well, you're feeling like it, plus it's slow. There's an underlying fear here, which your person is showing you something, but I don't feel you're picking it up. This is someone who's really early onto the connection and just feels really connected with their person. Really connected with the sun, moon, planets here. But on the flip, negative is so 3D. You could be literally just not just as in, you know, it's nothing, but a hairdresser or, you know, something like librarian. I can't pronounce that. Librarian, no, in the books. Anything 3D. A cashier. You could be something like that. And you've got this heightened connection because I think you're here to teach more 3D way of others. Listen, you can be I won't say that, a hairdresser all day long, but is that your bliss? If it is your bliss, why don't you do it for yourself? For example, we are here to deal with freedom, to teach people how to be free. And like I said, I feel you are at this vibration of correctness at the moment, your happiness. Then something makes you overthink, which is probably thoughts or speaking that makes you then go into this heartbreak and think, yeah, this is taking too long. The underneath is when you get that, then when you get this offer. The offer you're getting from your person, you might think is small, silly, stupid, slow, but this changes to a new student way of doing things because there's a page of love. So this is about you loving yourself, not what others think, not what television tells you, not what your parents tell you, not what you look at what others are telling you or what they say. Oh, they look happy. They may look, Kardashians look happy. Look, they're split up, right? It's like, stop letting the eyeballs tell you what is inside, because this is all outside. I feel this is about you being a page of loving yourself, and then your person will be, because you're aligned as one. The sun card is you both are happy together. This is twin flame. This is the divine connection, which is the happiest card in the deck. As you are aligned with your person, if you follow your wishes, your desires, your own personal growth, your own abundance, that kind of thing, then your person will do the same. And because you are your person, the same alignment, that's when he comes towards you. You are trying to do it to 3D, to Kardashian, to that kind of way, right? Kim Kardashian and all that kind of way. That's not what you're here with, this divine connection. And that's why I said, please get the program. And if you want an image reading or counseling or something like that, you're welcome to do that as well, because this cycle will keep going on and on and on. It's not changing. It's coming into a nightmare situation slow. So please move past this. It's everything I offer is money back guaranteed anyway. So I hope you like this reading, Cancer. Speak to you later.